Joe, you've been such a precious gift to us, and thank you doesn't begin to cover it. But know I speak for all of St. Vincent's in saying how grateful we are for you. Your talent and dedication have lifted us all. Thank you for all the joy you gave us and the reverence with which you filled our liturgies with praise. We wish you much happiness, but will greatly miss you.
Congratulations on your retirement. Speaking as one who's been retired himself for nearly 3 years, I can assure you it's mostly good, and I don't think you'll regret it. We in the music ministers are the ones likely to do the regretting. For so many years, you've been our metronome, our song starter and song stopper, our arranger and conductor, the one essential piece in everything we've done. It's been a great ride, and we were privileged to be on it with you. You certainly deserve our thanks and our best wishes for the next phase. Godspeed.
Well, Joe, believe it or not, I have to admit that I am truly going to miss shaking in my shoes for fear of singing something wrong or arriving at choir too late or doing something that might make you cranky. The truth of the matter is, Joe, that I think it's not true that you catch more bees with honey, because we didn't have a lot of honey. But I know that no matter what, I could not have asked for a better, beautiful, more meaningful experience than singing as part of your team. Everything you did with us inspired me and made me want to do better. Even in the rare times that I maybe didn't like a particular selection that you had us sing, I understood the thoughtfulness and sensibility and wisdom and grace behind your choices. I so appreciated the wide diversity of music, and most of all, Joe, I have been deeply moved and personally changed by your deep, profound, unfailing commitment and dedication to music as a form of prayer, word, sacrament, and service. I am indebted. It was a wonderful experience, and I was very blessed to have you as my choir director at St. Vincent's. I wish you and Mary Rose many, many blessings.
I have just read that Joe will not be investigated by the Inquisition because he should have known that choir director was a lifetime commitment. Joe has been able to teach someone like myself to read music, etc. I remember the year he wrote music for our church's celebration that he sang with some of us with the Archdiocese Choir, especially when we performed Pilgrim. The one stain on Joe's career when he has allowed a few of the men to continue singing so long. There were times, though, when we had to sing some pretty old songs, like those written by that old singing group that were known as the Apostles. We could use an additional bass in the future, so there is a chair waiting for Joe.
So, Joe, I was wondering, can I whistle the Hallelujah chorus now? Let me know.
Joe, I want to talk about the Easter Vigils and the contributions that you made towards them. Your endurance alone was amazing, that you could stay through the whole night for all those hours. But it was the contributions to each hour that I wanted to talk about. I know you got some very unusual requests. I was one of the more conservative people who planned those hours, and I made some unusual requests myself. One I remember was early, in an early vigil, and we had planned to sing the phrase, "Sometimes I feel like a motherless child," and we were going to repeat it several times. However, when the vigil started, Evelyn broke in early when she was doing her reading and started singing. you and I just shrugged our shoulders and said, okay, let's go with it. But you did other things as well. I remember doing the bird song, Turn, 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 and you took a lot of trouble to find the music and then decided not to use it because the CD would work better. I wish I had more time because you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Hey, Joe, Mickey. Sorry to see you retiring. It's been a great ride for me. It's been at least 20 years, I guess, something like that, since I started out on bass, and then you moved me to acoustic, and even give me a chance to play some electric. And I love doing the banjo on Calvary, and also a couple of the solos that you gave me a chance to do on the Psalm 86 blues and the Ray Rep Song of Micah. Any case, yeah, it's been wonderful. Hope we get a chance to do some more music somewhere along the line. Hope you have many blessings and good peace in your retirement. We'll miss you.
It's choir night. I, of course, being the good choir member that I am, arrive early. I say hi to MR when she lets me in, and I beat my way up the elevator and arrive in the choir room where Joe's getting ready, Peggy's tuning her guitar, a few other people are there. I sit down and it's 7:30, we're not ready to begin. At 7:40, we start. We're through one verse and the phone rings. Peggy's phone. Chuck, somebody's late. Would you go let them in? Thanks. We're going to continue. Oh, let's go over We Are Many Parts in the Gather book.
When's the last time we sang that, Mike?
Okay, get out your copy of In the Breaking of the Bread.
I don't have that. That's in my Easter book. This is November. You didn't say we'd be singing anything from Easter.
Would somebody share that with her until she can find her copy? Oh, now ladies, in this psalm, I don't want you to breathe here. It's only 4 measures. Is he kidding me? Nobody in the congregation is going to notice if we breathe. Last week I handed out some new music. Let's go over that.
Sorry, Joe, I wasn't here last week. Could I get a copy?
Yes, Joe. I lost the one you gave me. Can I get another?
I know you're selling them on the street. I don't have any more copies. MR, could you go make some copies? How many more of you need a copy? 10? And that's how choir night goes. Joe takes a lot of patience, preparation, organization. He takes us, our lemons, and he makes beautiful music with them. And for this, Joe, we thank you.
Well, Joe, I wish you a happy retirement after all these years as being the maestro at St. V's. When I first met you in 1972, you were already the established music director extraordinaire. And now, in 2021, I've learned so much about music from you, especially how deeply emotional it can be, and how it deepens our expressions of our beliefs in God and people, and in our ability to relate to each other in ways other than just plain speech. The rhythms, the tempos, the crescendos, all the subtleties and the harmonies. It's all part of the experience. And this has been your gift to me and to the St. V's community for all these years. So, a sincere thank you, and I wish you a happy retirement.
Hi, Joe. I just wanted to first thank you for making 2 trips up to Williamsport, Pennsylvania for our wedding. But to let you know that someone who is very musically inclined and part of choirs up in the Williamsport music scene said to us after the wedding that they had never heard the St. Anne's Church organ sound as beautiful as it did on that day. So thank you for that. And I also want you to know that I've always found your ponytail very attractive.
Hi, Joe. Mary Catherine here. wanting to wish you a very, very enjoyable retirement, relaxing and fun. And I want to thank you for all that you did to share your many gifts and talents with us at St. Vincent de Paul Church. Your ability to enhance music, to write music, to play both the piano and the keyboard at the same time, which brought all kinds of wonderful additions to the music, and to let an old lady who can't even read any music be able to enjoy singing in the choir. So I thank you for that and wish you the best. Love to you. Bye.
Joe, we don't remember you ever leading us in anything Western. So, Joe, you are the guy, talented to the sky, and sublime is the music you play. When we don't sound swell, you don't say, "What the well?" You compensate with what you play. Oh, Joe, you're the one, made our service second to none. And the music you bring got our whole church to sing. No, we'll never forget all you've done.
Hey, Maestro, thank you for all your years of excellent musical leadership, all the great selections you shared with us, and especially the patience you showed us when we stumbled and bumbled our way through. And one thing to remember when you're retired, when somebody mentions a weekend, you can say, "What's a weekend?" Enjoy your retirement.
Hey, Joe, we've come a long way since you were my first stop at St. V's, and you introduced me to our wonderful choir family. What a great gift. Of course, you made me try out for the choir, and I found out later no one else did. Did you think I'd be trouble from the very beginning? But luckily, you didn't find out till later that we were polar opposites. You had that raw talent, and what an ear. And I have to admit at practice, on the rare occasion that you made a mistake instead of me, I couldn't help but smile. But when we didn't have practice, you recorded harmonies for me so these tone-deaf ears could learn it by Sunday. And I can't tell you how much I appreciated that. It meant so much to me. So I celebrate your incredible journey, my awesome friend, and love you. And may you and Mary Rose enjoy every day as you head north. But don't think by retiring you'll be rid of me, because you may not be my boss anymore, but you'll always be my friend.